Good morning, everybody. We want to welcome you back to the ASN Daily Digest. We had this going for a while, went on hiatus for a bit, but we are back. This is where we bring you the local wrap-up of scores, especially high school scores in the Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana area. We're going to concentrate on high school football and basketball, which is going to be coming around for most of this weekend. Let's begin in Indiana with the IHSAA. Of course, they play their championships at Lucas Oil Stadium, and there are two teams from the Northwest Indiana area that are going for a state title. In Class 3A on Saturday, Andrean, who was a perfect 14-0, will take on Tri-West Hendricks. That'll be at 3:30 Eastern, 2:30 Central. And then in Class 5A on Saturday, the LaPorte Slicers, who finished the regular season with a losing record, will take on Indianapolis Cathedral. Both teams are 8-5. That'll be at 7:05 Eastern, 6:05 Central. Again, both of those games are at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, Indiana, and we wish luck to both the Fighting 59ers of Andrean and the Slicers of LaPorte. And our congratulations to those two teams for making it to the final Friday of the season. Speaking of the final Friday of the season, over in Illinois, there is a team that is on a Cinderella run. They are the Phillips Wildcats of the Chicago Public League. They lost in week 2 of the season and have not lost since. They are 12-1, playing in the final weekend of the season, and they will face Rochester tonight at 7 p.m. Central Time from Memorial Stadium in Champaign. Let's go down the list of all the teams that are playing in the football state championships in Illinois. Forreston and Carrollton in 1A. That'll kick off today at 10 a.m. At 1, it's Eastland, Pearl City, and Monroe Forsyth. At 4 p.m., it's Wilmington and Williamsville. And mention the big one that'll highlight the Friday session at 7. Phillips and Rochester, the Chicago Public League team being represented in the state championship for the first time since 1982 with the great Robeson Raiders and the great Eddie Curry as the coach. The Saturday session begins in 5A with the Montini Broncos looking for a 5th straight championship. They'll take on Springfield Sacred Heart Griffin in what promises to be a high-scoring game. Speaking of high-scoring, the Nazareth Roadrunners, perfect on the season, at 13-0, will take on the Lamont Indians. That'll be Saturday at 1 p.m. Central. 10 a.m. is the Montini Sacred Heart game. Cary Grove, the Trojans, are back in the title game. They will take on the Providence Celtics Saturday at 4. And these are Central times that I'm listing. And to close the night at 7, the Stevenson Patriots and the Homewood Flossmoor Vikings. All those games will take place at Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. Now, let's talk about some basketball, shall we? The defending state champion Marquette Catholic Blazers, Indiana state champions, will begin their quest for a title defense as they open the season tomorrow night, Saturday, against the Cardinals of East Chicago Central. That's a 7 o'clock tip-off. We will be live with the broadcast at 6:30. Larry Babcock will join yours truly for the broadcast. It'll be driven by Sowers Ford, as the Daily Digest is driven by Sowers Ford, and also presented by U.S. Tire and Auto of Gary, Indiana. More basketball. The Michigan City Wolves will open their season against Concord Saturday night at 7 p.m. Today, girls basketball at 12:30 this afternoon. The Marist Redhawks will take on the Chicago Ag-Sci Cyclones, and then at 5, and this is inside of the Red Hawk Thanksgiving Tournament presented by Beggars. At 5 o'clock this evening, the Redhawks will take on the second seed Crete Money Warriors to finish up the tournament. We'll have both of those games with a pregame show 15 minutes prior to broadcast. A couple of updates and news and notes to give you. Snowman in the Morning, which usually airs at 9 a.m. or started to air at 9 a.m. each morning, will be back at 7 a.m. beginning Monday, December 1st, and will be an hour long. And we're shaving an hour just to borrow from the afternoon locker room, they go for an hour, and then they take care of business. So we're scaling Snowman in the Morning back to an hour for the time being. It'll be from 8 to 9 Eastern, 7 to 8 Central, still all the great stuff that we bring to you, and we're going to concentrate more on the local level to help build our base, not just in Chicagoland, but also in LaPorte County, where we're getting a lot of great fan reaction, and we thank all the fans there. So Snowman in the Morning, beginning on Monday, will be back to its regular time of 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. And that'll do it for this post-Thanksgiving edition of the Daily Digest, presented by U.S. Tire and Auto of Gary, Indiana. Don't forget, time to get your car winterized. Call the folks at U.S. Tire and Auto at 219-884-4600 or visit them at 3350 Grant Street in Gary, Indiana, or you can also visit them online at ustire-auto.com. Don't forget today, Marist basketball doubleheader, 12:30 and 5:30, 15-minute pregame prestige, both broadcasts. I'm Brian Snow. Hope that you have enjoyed your Thanksgiving, and we hope that you enjoy a very wonderful post-Thanksgiving weekend. We'll talk to you on Monday. Have a great day. God bless, and remember to make your next move your best move. So long, everybody.